Here's the agenda. America has to understand their agenda is they don't care if people die if they make their goal. And what is their goal? To put millions of people into this country, one day turn them into citizens, and one day turn them into voters and take over the country. That's their goal. We've arrested 13,163 smugglers since we started Operation Lone Star several years ago. 90% of those smugglers are U.S. citizens. Drug cartels work with the gangs to distribute their drugs. Now in Texas, when we arrest you, you're an American citizen, a minimum of 10 years in prison if you're a smuggler. And we believe constitutionally we are right. We have a right to defend our citizens. We have a right to defend this country. And we're just doing the job. This whole idea of Shelby Park, that they would come there, is just ludicrous.
In a fiery interview from the heart of the Texas border, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick slammed the Biden administration for its handling of border security following a recent Supreme Court ruling. The decision allowed the federal government to remove barbed wire installed by the Abbott administration to stem illegal crossings into America. Speaking with fervor, Patrick emphasized the success of Texas's efforts in curbing illegal immigration, citing a significant decrease in crossings since the implementation of stringent measures.
So I was down there all day yesterday, first to let our DPS troopers, and our soldiers know that we have their back because they have Texas back and America's back. We have fine young men and women down on the border protecting our border. In Shelby Park, let me give you an example. We put up the wire, we put up containers, and guess what? A few months ago, 3,000 were crossing a day. Today, zero yesterday when I left around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we know what we're doing in Texas works. For the Biden administration and Joe Biden and Mayorkas want to come in and cut the wire when we're having success makes no sense to anyone.
We know what we're doing in Texas works, Patrick asserted, criticizing President Biden and Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas for considering the removal of effective deterrence. He warned of dire consequences, pointing to the influx of criminals and drugs across the border, including the deadly opioid fentanyl. Estimating the number of illegal crossings during Biden's tenure, Patrick raised concerns about the administration's lax approach, suggesting that millions could have entered the country unnoticed. He stressed the urgency of protecting Americans from the dangers posed by smugglers and criminal elements exploiting porous borders. The interview took a grave turn as Patrick highlighted the alarming presence of individuals from diverse countries, including China, Syria, and Nigeria, entering the United States illegally. He accused the administration of downplaying the severity of the situation and called for decisive action to address the crisis. Patrick's impassioned plea resonated with many Texans who see securing the border as a paramount issue. As tensions escalate between state and federal authorities, the spotlight remains on the Biden administration's response to mounting challenges along the southern border.
Adding more razor wire as we speak right now to make sure that we are doing even more to secure the border. We are going to make it impossible to enter Texas illegally, and that includes maintaining the National Guard on the border, building more border wall just like what President Trump put up, as well as extending the razor wire wall in the state of Texas. Texas has the constitutional authority to do exactly what we're doing because the authors of the Constitution, they knew there would be times when the federal government does not do its job and states have a right of self-defense. And that right of self-defense is established in Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution. And Texas is relying upon the authority written into the Constitution for us to be able to secure our border and enact self-defense.
Given the unprecedented millions of Biden illegal aliens who are invading our country, it is only common sense that when I'm reelected, we will begin the largest deportation operation in American history. On my first day back in the White House, I will terminate every open borders policy of the Biden administration, and I will invoke the Alien Enemies Act to remove all known or suspected gang members, drug dealers, or cartel members from the United States, ending the scourge of illegal alien gang violence once and.
As the debate over border security rages on, one thing remains clear: the need for informed and engaged citizens. If you found this information valuable, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates. Remember, stay informed, stay engaged. Your awareness and involvement contribute to a better understanding of the complexities involved, fostering a more informed citizenry.